Well, it appears that Jake Paul will be going from fighting the brother of a heavyweight champion to the son of a heavyweight champion. It looks like Jake Paul will be getting in the ring with the son of Hasim Rahman Jr. And he doesn't have that much experience, so this should be him fighting somebody close to his experience level. I mean, he has 12 fights, 1 loss, but at the same time, he hasn't really been fast tracked. He's basically still in prospect, if you even want to say prospect, in that prospect range. We really don't know what he is yet. He does have some potential, probably more known for being on, I think it was Mayweather's 24/7 or whatever it was called back then when Floyd was doing it. You know, when they were showing one of the Doghouse episodes. Probably got more fame from that than he did in any of his fights. But he does have potential. I mean, he ain't no bum, but I guess you would call him a prospect. So it might be interesting. I don't think Tommy Fury was at a higher level or anything like that. This is somebody that boxes for a living. This is somebody that was brought up in a boxing gym. This is somebody that knows the boxing culture. So it's going to be interesting. Somebody that knows how to use a jab, which is something Jake Paul hadn't been in the ring with yet. Somebody that does know the fundamentals of boxing. Is he going in there with a world champion? No. Is he going in there with a top contender? No. He's going in there with somebody who has just as much experience in the boxing world as far as being in the ring, a boxing ring, as Jake Paul, or more. I would say more. But that's more than you could say for anybody Jake Paul has gotten in the ring with. Despite whatever these guys' credentials were in the UFC, they had no boxing experience whatsoever. But we can't sugarcoat it either now. Hasim Rahman Jr. was knocked out in his last fight, or now you might call it a premature stoppage. Either way, he got dropped, and dropped pretty good by the son of Tommy Morrison, Mackenzie Morrison. And matter of fact, that was his last fight. He lost. He's 12-1, by the way, if I didn't say that. So, I mean, is this gonna be a fair fight for Jake? Like I said, he's going in there against a boxer. He is a boxer. He's 30 years old. If you want to still call him a prospect, great. If you say he's just a regular boxer, fine, whatever. But he is going in there with a boxer with more experience than him, coming from a boxing family, etc., as I said earlier. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The person I would have liked to see Jake Paul get in the ring with, if you go keep doing these song and dances with these UFC guys, the perfect, or MMA, I should say, the perfect guy for him to have gotten in the ring with would have been Anderson Silva. That would have been the perfect guy to get in the ring with. But for whatever reason, he didn't choose Anderson. But that's somebody who actually was a boxer. I think he only had a couple fights, though. But who was a boxer before he went to the UFC, and now he's venturing back into boxing. So I would have loved to see him fight Anderson Silva. That's somebody with a name, somebody who actually just came back to boxing and got a victory over a name, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. So that would have definitely been interesting. And Jake might have won that fight. Who knows? I don't think so. The way Anderson looked against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., probably not, but you never know. But that's pretty much all I got this Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know, do you think Jake Paul will get past Hasim Rahman Jr., or would you have preferred to see him fight Tommy Fury? At this point, I'm just thrilled to see him fight a boxer, period. And that's pretty much all I got for Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.